So, how to erase the vocal break? Well, the biggest reason that you're going to have trouble with the vocal break, though it's not, again, not a break, it's just a shifting of resonance from your chest to your head. And so it can feel like a break if, especially, you don't have enough control and power in the head resonance range. So in that that's all completely head resonance, but just different amounts of power sung in that head resonance. You need to spend tons of time singing up in that head resonance area in order to have something to mix that chest resonance with. Because the problem is most people, they can't mix into that head resonance because they really don't have any control over that area, because they don't spend very much time singing in that part of their vocal range, and it's not going to sound good for a while. Okay, it's going to sound awful. And then finally, gradually, little by little, over the course of months of spending lots of time singing that area, your voice and your muscles and all of this stuff will get used to resonating and coordinating in order to sing in that area, and then you're going to have something to mix with, which is mixing, again, those resonances. So I'm just going to do a little part of the song so you can kind of see that. If I went somewhere, that's very light, right? That's kind of falsetto-ish because it's very light sounding. Somewhere, somewhere. Okay, so I think that's around an F sharp, that high note. So if I was going to sing with a little bit more power, I go somewhere, somewhere. Right now I get a little bit more because I have control, or getting better control, of that head resonance area, so I can mix the resonance a little bit harder into that area. Okay, so at first I'm just singing very lightly, and then you'll want to mix a little bit more. Somewhere, 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 somewhere over the, so you're doing like that. Somewhere. Now I've got like full kind of chesty power, but it's actually totally just resonating in my head. It's just that I've gotten used to finding those spots and now being able to push just a little bit harder into that note. So somewhere, somewhere, somewhere. So you hear those different dynamics, and you need to spend a lot of time first starting out light. If you can, push into it a little bit more. So over time, you are able to add a little bit more and more power because your voice is used to coordinating in that more head resonant placement. Another little exercise you can do for this, though I'm not huge on exercises, except when it's just at first find a little bit of that coordination, but really I think singing songs is the better thing to do. Just pick little portions of songs and just practice them over and over again, a couple lines from a song or one line from a song that you want to sing, and practice it at different tonal registers or tonal placements. You can start really high on the la, la, and that's getting rid of that break, starting down and then going up. I think it's better most of the time to start up and go down, especially in the warm-ups. So start up, go down, and then start even higher up, and then make your way down. So something to the idea of ah, 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 and just still that breaky little thing in there, the tiniest little bit. But it won't be in there when you actually go to sing parts of songs, because you're not doing sliding little stuff in songs. You're really just hitting on those individual notes, and your voice will learn those coordinations for each one of those notes. That's why, even though I don't have any kind of tonal gauge around, I pretty much know somewhere that's around an F sharp, because I just know in my voice that that's about how an F sharp feels physically for me.